I certainly hope that we will, on the one hand, see much more tangible evidence of the real impact that collective action has had on anti-corruption and on business efficiency. I also hope that we will see other CEOs speaking up, like this morning Eric Firwald from Syngenta, who said, well, really alone you're only going to lose business, but if you are collectively strong, you can really start pushing the needle in a direction that's of interest to business. So clearly more CEOs, leaders that recognize the value of collective approaches to things as essential for business as anti-corruption.
I think sitting next to and in between someone from the Department of Justice as well as from the French enforcement authorities, and seeing the level of cooperation and agreement between the two of them really takes me to a place that I didn't think we'd get to quite so soon. And certainly I think in terms of world enforcement and coordination, which is in everybody's best interest, I think it's very exciting times, and I'm very optimistic.
I think it's very exciting for someone who's been working in anti-corruption for a long time to see a new generation of professionals coming in with curiosity about where the field's going, taking some of the things for granted that those of us who've been involved for a long time didn't, seeing the cooperation and collaboration, and above all, understanding that we need to work across different stakeholder groups in the anti-corruption space to really see change come about and to work together for that change.
So public procurement makes up as much as $10 trillion a year in the global economy. So the opportunities to use tools around procurement to fight corruption are enormous. At the World Bank, we're focused on trying to use technology to mine data from procurement information to really transform how we can predict and identify proactively where corruption risk lies in procurement. That gives us an opportunity to stop corruption before a contract is let and before the bribe is paid. And that's where we actually think there's really a tremendous amount of potential.
Probably the use of technology is going to be a bigger feature than it has been up to now. We're beginning to see that. And maybe getting people together to gather around technological solutions in a collective way, I hope, will be what we'll be looking at in 2 years' time.
I think that it has achieved several objectives. One of them is to convey the idea of a strong commitment from the government towards increasing transparency. And that would be the second objective. I believe that the general sense of an increased transparency in the public bidding processes has been achieved. And I consider that the high-level reporting mechanism has highly contributed to that.
I think it's quite interesting to see that there's still an interesting debate about what are collective actions and how they can be measured. And the Alliance for Integrity is still a young initiative, and we have tried out different formats, different dialogue formats and trainings and so on. And now we are getting into the phase of seeing how we want to define our success, and then how do we want to measure our impact.
Well, I ideally hope that we would be talking about concrete collective action. We've been a bit fluffier so far.